Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Keeneland Racecourse here on Wednesday. It is October the 26th, 2016. If you look at the second race, before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing. Get 5 or more selections from racetracks around the world. Today's second race from Keeneland is an allowance race per $70,000. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards, whichever one. It's 45,000 three times the main claiming starter, or restricted, or whichever one of state bred or a mile on the turf in 2015 or 16. The never-ending conditions. We have a field of 7 horses traveling the distance of ground on the Keeneland turf course of a mile and 1/8. Mile and eighth. My top selection in this one will go to the 5 horse. Number 5, Power Ped. Gonna go 5-2-6-4. 5-2-6-4. Number 5, Power Ped. 6-1 for Neil Drysdale. For Joe Bravo, who's on this one, out of Powers Court. Powers Court, probably in my mind, is famous for getting disqualified in the Arlington Million, I believe, in 2003, and then winning it the year later, I believe. But 6-1 on Power Ped. Joe Bravo on this one for Neil Drysdale, sending us one from California. Last time out, Kentucky Down, September the 10th, 1 mile in the More Than Ready Mile. This horse finished fourth by 10.5 lengths. It was a very tough race that day, and was weakening. It just wasn't as. It was a very demanding turf course. I don't think he did well over it. He's coming back to a standard turf course today and less quality horses, which I think this horse should really dig. Start before at Santa Rosa up in Northern California, August 7th, a mile 16th in JT Gray Stakes. Horse finished ninth by 9 lengths. Wasn't in it at all. Just tired. Was a little bit wide. Just wasn't his self that day. And then the wicker at Del Mar Mile, July the 16th. First start. First start off a very long layoff. This horse finished fourth by 4 3/4 lengths. He just had nothing, was wide. And then that start before came the San Gabriel at Santa Anita, January the 2nd. This horse finished fifth by 8 lengths behind Flamboyant, and obviously Flamboyant was a winner next start out. This horse was on the rail all throughout, but really didn't have a great closing kick. Stayed fifth all around. But I think this horse should have a good run today. He hasn't won since the Cotton Fitzsimmons Mile at Turf Paradise of 2015. That was January 2015. But he's coming down in class today, coming against these allowance quality horses. Some of these horses are coming out of stakes races, but if he gets a great trip today, I think he should do well. Gets Joe Bravo, I think, is the most underrated rider in North America today. So to recap my bets for race number 2 from Keeneland, gonna go with the 5 horse, Power Ped. Gonna go 5-2-6-4. 5-2-6-4. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.